hello, my lovely chat. Hello, I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Hold up. There we go. Hi. So we are here today. We're here with Brime, Senso, and we did have Apocal, but they're currently at work, but we're still gonna talk about their art. So today we're here and we're live and we're doing a collab. It's an art collab. This is called the Fruit Art Collab. We all each had to take a character and we each had to roll and get the stats for it and figure out what we were going to do. And it was going to be awesome. It was going to be amazing. And I can't wait to see what everyone else has. So let's get into it. Wrong thing. Hold up. I need to... Where's my VTuber? Hold up. Sorry guys, I came unprepared. I came so unprepared. Hold up. Where's the transform in it? Oh my gosh, face reveal, face reveal. Hahaha. Okay. There we go. I'm a bit big though. There we go. That's better. Okay. We're here. Okay, we're here. We're alive and well. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, wait.
Okay, so first up, we're gonna talk about lovely, lovely Apocal's artwork. So they have like a cute little bat-like looking character. Love it. It's so cute. It looks like they rolled a fig that's tan, has curly long hair, is a bat, a dundere, and a mummy wraps. I don't remember what dundere means. Does anyone else remember?
I have no idea. I had to Google my thing because I only know Sundere.
Yeah. Dorodere, I think Dorodere is like they secretly hate you, but like act loving or something. It might be. Let me double check this real quick.
Yeah, let's double check it.
Because I feel like I might have gotten the same one. Yeah. Okay. So it's hold up. It's Yeah. It's like so it's like at first they seem to be super lovey-dovey, but it's disguises their true intentions, which are full of disturbed thoughts and feelings of hatred towards their love interest.
Ooh. Okay.
Like
She looks very sweet, very kind. She looks like she wouldn't hurt a fly, in my opinion. I love the like fig ears. It reminds me, like, for those who don't know what a fig look like, hold up. I have a picture of a fig, right? Yeah, this is what a fig looks like. So I think they portrayed them very well. What are your guys' thoughts on it?
Brime, you wanna go first?
Sure, you can go first.
Yeah, I really like the textured patterns. I'll be honest, yeah, I don't for some reason why I thought a fig looked like a cinnamon or something like that, but this is yeah, I really like it. I like the tongue. It just has so much attitude, like just in the pose and like the face and stuff like that. I like the attitude of the piece, and especially the hair. I just really like the hair as well. It's very nice, like shading and coloring in general.
Yes, I agree.
The thing that I struggled the most with my art was like getting like the dere personality out into my art, and I think they did really well bringing out the personality, because like, yeah, and I really love like the whole Egyptian theme that's going on, which was added by like the rap things, like the mummy rap things.
Yeah.
And like the thing I like the most, I like the use of like almost like complementary color, the yellow and blue. Not complementary, from the triad. And I think that like makes it pops out a lot. And not gonna lie, the figs were like so good. I didn't even notice that they were there at first.
The figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it because it like shows what type of fruit like they're based off of, and I feel like I missed that in my art piece, but it's okay. We'll debate about it. But
Yeah.
I love the pose. I've seen her art before. She's really good at it. It's so cute and sweet, and it's in her style. It's just so perfect. I love it. I don't know if for me, I don't think it really portrays Dondore. I think it would be a little more crazier looking in my head, but I still think it's really good.
Yeah. I like the little specks, like the freckles on the face. That's really cool. That is like bright and pops up and stuff. Also like the tattoo on the chest a lot. Also, is that a tongue piercing? I just noticed that.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a tongue piercing. I have no idea. Or maybe
Yeah.
it's like a seed that she's eating. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's actually really fun. Like it's like she's like a fruit bat, you know.
Yeah.
Like maybe like it's you got on like I got her in her shirt and it got on her like face and stuff.
Yeah.
Although if she's a fig, would that make that cannibalism? It's kind of I don't know if we want to go through that lineup of that. But the eyebrow is also pretty cool as well. It's a really unique characteristic of the piece. Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Oh, they died. What happened
No.
to them? Hold up, wait for them. What happened?
Mhm.
Oh, their internet crashed. They should be back
Okay.
in a bit. That's okay. We can wait.
All right.
We can wait.
Yeah. Yeah, other things, the eyeliner is really cool, the eye color. Yeah, I just really like it in general. It's really cool.
I agree. I think this is amazing. I think it's beautiful. I just love it. It's so awesome.
Mm-hmm. I could share I guess because one of my a couple of my friends also started to join in as well, I think.
Uh-huh.
If we want to go over that, I forgot some of what they wrote though, but maybe we can guess.
Maybe we can guess. That would be fun. I'm fine with that. I'm down. You want to go next
Yeah.
and show your friends what they did?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and I'll do a screen share then.
Yeah. I'll stop
Okay.
sharing for a moment.
All right.
Okay, hold up. I need to trade. So, window capture. Discord. There we go. Can it be bigger? There we go. There we go. Okay.
You can hide the members at the bottom too. That should make it a little bit
How
bigger.
do I hide it?
I think if you do a hover over, there should be like a little person thing up top. Like you'll see it. I think. It's like, let me see if I can. It's like right in the center, kind of. It says like hide members.
Got it.
Let me copy and paste. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is done by the lovely artist Dismay Badre, who I tried to see if I could get them to stop by, but I think they might be busy. They said that their weekends were kind of busy and stuff like that, but they were really nice to kind of join in and chat with me during the stream and just draw and stuff in general. Let me see if I can find
very
their link to
pretty.
you.
My guess it would be
Yeah.
pomegranates
Um.
because of the like little dots, like in the seeds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me see actually. So okay.
Vitiligo.
So I think the first one was so that was a skin color. I'm gonna see. So I got plum.
Yeah.
Which means the next spin was they got
Oh,
cranberry.
they
There you
got
go.
cranberry. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's just in the hair color. It's really hard to tell. But maybe it's also
Mhm.
like the if you can
Beads?
see like the beads and stuff. That could
Yeah.
also be like cranberries. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Definitely a good way to portray it, but I thought pomegranates because of how many there are. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I could definitely see that as well. That yeah, pomegranate is just cool in general. But yeah. So what we have the hair, or we have the fruit, and then the skin color, which saw the roll was vitiligo, which is
Vitiligo.
really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can see the just like the pigmentation and stuff.
Mhm.
And they chose a mermaid tail. I love that.
Yeah. The it was a that I would think that was the role for like the species was mermaid. But I
Oh,
didn't notice
okay.
Mhm.
until it's like way later. But I love that like it's part of the fins you can see are see-through.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
it's really beautiful. It's gorgeous. And I just also loved like just the design of the tail in general. Like it's very intricate. Like there's multiple fins and stuff like that. It's not just like it's not just the
One,
like
yeah.
standard like tail and then there's fins and stuff. But like there's these extra fins that are just very flowy and lovely and stuff.
Very
The hair.
detail-oriented.
The hair was like I think it was like to the floor was the roll for the hair. But it's
Mhm.
very like flowy and stuff like that. Even like just like some water and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah.
and I think blindfold was the accessory.
Uh-huh.
Um, and can you guess what the personality type was?
Tsundere.
This was
Yandere.
So it's actually one of the newer ones, but like if you look at them and then you start like if you look at all of them, then you'll know exactly which one it is.
Yeah.
There's one of the types is called a gundere or a
Yeah.
gandere.
A
But basically,
Yeah.
gun is just gun. So basically, all a gundere is whenever they get embarrassed or anything like that, they start shooting at you.
Oh,
So
that's
like
Wow.
whenever they get
awesome.
flustered, or like they'll just pull out a gun and just start shooting at you, and that's incredible. That's just a type, I guess. Um, but yeah, so this is made by Dre. If I got it right, if I might have it wrong.
She
Let me
did
see
a
if I
beautiful
can.
job. Yeah, pop them up.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
look.
Yeah, this is made by Dre. So if you wanna check them out or give them a shout out, they're really cool. They're working on a raid debut and stuff and all that. They do a lot of art. Their art is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, they did a couple arts a couple of days ago and stuff like that as well.
Very talented.
Yeah.
Very talented.
I
Yeah,
just like how
this is
different
also a
like
couple.
everyone's art style is.
Yeah, that's what I absolutely
Yeah,
love about
yeah.
these type of collabs. You get to see the different types of art styles that everyone has, and it's beautiful and unique to them. It's just amazing.
Yeah, because like even the line art is different for every single art. Like here the line art is like pretty like weight heavy. Last time it wasn't like in the last art from Apocal.
Yeah.
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 The
Also,
lines are more
I'm gonna steal the
supple.
idea of like the fins being translucent. I'm going to steal that from the next art.
That is really cool. Yeah.
That is really
Also,
cool.
yeah. I also like the I like the like just the tail in general, like how it meets the body, but like also like that you can see like part of the leg structure, like you can sort of see like the muscles of it, like it's not just like
Yeah.
flat. That's also really cool.
Yeah, they
Um,
definitely took a lot of time with it.
yeah,
We
I think
always take time for the leg.
we probably completed this within like 4 or 5 hours, I think.
Nice.
Oh,
But yeah, this is their friend. So their friend also came on and draw. I think my friend Maku also did a drawing. I think they got like skeleton or something and like floor length hair. I forgot the rest of them. They might have gotten apple for their
Nice.
art piece as well. But they had to go because they had to work and stuff like that. But this was also really cool.
Very cute. I'm sad that
Just
it's not
just for how fast they
finished.
drew it.
Sad that it's not finished,
Yeah,
but like, it's very cute, very sweet. I love it. I absolutely love it. Ah,
it's adorable.
it's
Yeah.
adorable, and I love the like caramel apple poison like look. It's awesome.
Yeah. But this one is by Maku Tanuki. If you guys want to check them out as well. But yeah, they did a couple of the spins with me. Yeah, I like the it just has very like the personality of it is, you know.
what
Very
data did they
Yeah.
get?
I'm let me see if I can remember here. I'm gonna go forward a bit. Because we did the spins for all of us in order. Um,
Uh,
so let's see here. I got pirate. See if I can just skip forward a bit. I think the last one is okay. So Doro Dere, and then I was looking up what Doro Dere is.
Everyone did.
The Gandere, I think they got Dandere. So someone who's usually shy, quiet, expressionless, maybe?
Okay.
That might have been it. um I can kind of see that.
Kind
Um
of, but like I would play more into the shy aspect if I were them.
Yeah, I also might have I might have also have this wrong, and it might have gone like, Dere Dere instead. But yeah, his art's absolutely amazing. And it always finds times to come draw like on my streams, even though like he's on lunch break,
Yeah.
and just like draws something really quick and then leaves. But yeah, that was that. And a couple other people came to draw too. I don't think they followed the prompt. But they just they just wanted to draw
I
and stuff.
still love looking at the other art styles, even if it's not in the theme. I still love it. Okay. Perfect for any time.
Yeah. This person cooked like crazy. I think their name was Mayo or something. I don't know their actual. I don't think they stream. But also LV Goku. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I think these are all like love and space characters. This is an OC. We could go over mines if you guys want. I'm also,
Yeah, let's go over
since
your
I'm
art
just
style.
already screen sharing. Yeah, so this was what I did during the thing. Do you guys want to try to guess which things I rolled, which fruit, which personality
Well,
type?
you obviously got a pirate.
Yes, let's go.
I think you have Vigigo too, like for skin, the like 2 different skin colors, right?
no, I don't think so.
No, that was just
No,
yeah, that was just
I
me
think
trying to go ahead.
Gotcha. Okay, just lighting.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
It's obviously an apple because I see a lot of red in the eyes, the lips, and the hair. It's either apple or a strawberry. Was there even strawberry in the options? I don't know.
I mean, strawberry
So,
makes sense
actu-
for the shirt, in my opinion, but I don't know. What did you
So
get?
actually, it was a plum. So I
Plum?
tried like in the hair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So the hair was kind of like plum colored, but where it actually shines a lot is the eyes. If you ever like cut open a plum and you look at the inside of a plum, it has like this kind of like really cool like coloration and stuff. And I wanted to add that in there.
And you got piercings as accessories too.
Yep. I'm glad it read as pirate. So
And I'm guessing it was like waist or like just long hair in general.
yeah, curly long. So I kind of went for like a little bit more of like the wettish curly look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
of course, because of the water.
and what else is there? I think the last one is like personality
The
type.
skin tone.
Yeah,
Oh.
personality.
Oh, yeah.
She looks pretty chill and like fine. I don't know what all of the theories or yanderes I put.
I think it's kudere.
Kudure?
Yeah,
That
probably.
would make sense, yeah. But it was supposed to be Doro Dere. It's really hard to portray
yeah.
like emotion and stuff like that. So
The dere
I tried
was
to make
like
them
the
look a little
hardest
bit
to
angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to make them look a little bit angry and stuff like that. And but yeah, this was super fun. I can go through like the
Process.
I guess I could have probably gone through this, yeah. But I've been using the lasso paint tool a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like
I wanted to
you can
use
see
that
like
actually. Yeah.
yeah. So I wanted to draw them holding like a plum and stuff, but then like the perspective and stuff just didn't make sense.
Aw,
So
I wish you
but yeah,
did.
drawing with the lasso paint tool.
Am I the only one who actually drew
Shadowbee_
what
is
I
now
was
part of
what
the
I was
Goddess
asked?
Horde.
No, I mean I actually drew the fruit that I pulled. I think I might be the only one. I
So
wasn't very
Mako
creative with mine.
Mako drew a an apple. Yeah. And then the Apocal had the figures as well. You can see like the lasso tool is really fast. That's my favorite thing about it is like you can see all these lines are like they're sloppy but it feels stylized.
yeah.
So I started with the face and the eyes. That's usually what I always start with.
Yeah.
And then like the hair. The hair was fun, but it started to get it really out of see Maku already finished that like instantly. But I think it was then I was trying to like figure out like the rest of the body and stuff. This is one thing that like that's pretty bad about my art process is I don't know the basics and stuff. I don't know like the anatomy. I don't know like poses and stuff. So I draw like bit by bit and I kind of just go by feeling whether like maybe the shoulder is here, maybe not. So
yeah,
it's not
that's
very,
what I
like,
was gonna say. Like, I noticed that you like don't draw like the, how people draw like the
Outlines.
stick out first,
Yeah.
and then they draw a rough sketch, and then you don't do that. You just get into it, and then you go on fixing things. I like that.
Yeah, it's
Just feeling
it's very by feeling. Like it's a lot.
Sorry.
Mhm.
It's definitely
Go
like
ahead.
something that I admire is like you just get into it rather than like make an outline. I usually have to make an outline. But I think you did a beautiful job. I think it's very cute, very sweet. I think you fit the criteria very good. I think your roles were pretty awesome too, and I love how you did it with other people and they did it too. That made me happy. But I absolutely love your pirate character. I think they're awesome, and thank you.
Yeah. I think
one
closing
more
off on
thing
the
that I
note is, like,
love.
what's up?
Sorry. One more thing that I love is like the if you go look at like the finished art, you did like the whole water, like legs in the water and like the foot of the board in the water too. I really love that. Like
Uh,
it's attention to detail. I would have forgotten to do that when doing that. That's really good.
yeah, thank you. I think yeah, that was like a last minute thought. I was like, how do I do the water? But yeah, I think one of the things that's fun with doing like without like setting up a pose and stuff is when you're just drawing random lines and going by feeling. Like sometimes a random line that you drew will be like, oh, this could be this instead, and then like like it allows. It's a lot of like yeah, just going by feeling and stuff. Because I was like, oh, oh, hey, it looks like this hand could go here or stuff, or oh, it would be really cool if it was this instead. Very unplanned and stuff. But yeah, it was really fun. I think my favorite part about the whole thing is just this eyebrow. I don't know why. It was an accident. It was just like, I was like, oh, I'll draw it, and then I was like, wow, that's really thick and angry looking eyebrow, and I love it.
It's a happy
Hey,
accident,
Shinobi.
as Bob
Yeah.
loves to say.
Yeah, you get a lot of happy accidents when you draw like just.
That's why I
don't
love
recommend it.
like personally I don't like doing line art at all for my art because like the sketch already looks so detailed and finished that I just draw over the sketch while doing art.
Yeah. Oh, another fun thing while I was drawing was people were spinning wheels. So I had to flip my tablet upside down and draw. Wait, no, like or like flip my screen upside down and draw. So it just made it fun.
Okay.
You were drawing upside down?
Yeah, because I have like a screenless tablet. So when I was drawing, like everything was like upside down, like the inputs were like inverted. So,
oh wow!
But it was still fun. Like for only like 5 minutes, then I went back to normal.
Senso, do you want to go next?
I don't. Do you want to go next?
Okay, I can go next. Okay, so I drew two because I was bored and I really wanted to do two. But I'm just gonna show the recording for the one and then like talk about the other one. Open link.
Okay. I would like to see both of them though, like the finished.
Yeah, I
pieces.
just sent one of them in this chat. I am gonna show my screen. Yeah. Okay. So, this one wasn't my first one. This one was my second one. But it was a star fruit. I rolled star fruit. I rolled an animal. Hold up. Let me get my. Okay, I rolled star fruit, pale, dondere, 4-length hair, slime, animal feet, multiple legs, and dragon. So I just decided to like take the dragon and like make it like the bottom.
Yeah.
As you can see in this little part. Also,
yes.
I got slime, so I like did little bits of slime oozing off of the wings. I don't know if I like that or not. But I did like the small one, and then I wanted to do a closer up, like to like show you that like more detail and like. I think it's hot. I think it's good.
What is a star fruit? I've never heard about star fruit.
Star fruit? Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, so star fruit. They look
it's
like,
just a fucking star.
Yeah, it's
oh my
literally
God.
a star. It's so cool. Like you cut into it and it's like it's shaped into a star. It's very cool. Sometimes it's greenish yellow, sometimes it's yellow. It just depends. But I didn't really have a hard part other than like trying to incorporate another leg. That was hard because I have multiple legs, so I was like, okay, I'll do this. I think that was my hardest.
I wonder if like 2 legs count as multiple legs because it's like technically more than one.
Yeah, that's true. Like multiple sets of legs, maybe.
True, but like,
yeah. Everyone has multiple legs. No, everyone
Yeah.
has multiple legs.
um,
What was your dere?
yeah, it was Dodore or
This
something.
May underscore by underscore Dre is now
Something
part
like
of the
Doro
Goddess
And when
Dere.
I
Guild.
read it, it sounded like they didn't care about the person at all. So I wanted to give them a blank expression.
Ah.
Like they're looking at someone disappointed a bit. That's what I was going for.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see the disappointment in their eyes.
Yeah. Okay, and then the actual one, I rolled a fig, and
Yeah.
they're a witch wizard. They also
Witch
are
wizard, oh my
Vigigo, so I looked up Vigigo, what it looked like.
Yeah.
They are.
Wow, so many people rolled Vitiligo. It's like at least
Yeah.
half of the people.
Yeah, it is basically half. They are a Yangiri, which is unstable character. I don't think I actually.
Oh,
They seem innocent and harmless at first. I think I played into that a bit too much. I don't know.
oh, okay.
I don't think I really did the. I don't think I did the thing very well. But here's the video. So I put the pictures down. I also got piercings, animal parts, and armor. So I wanted to do like another animal.
I like how you just take the
It's
human
kinda hard
on the
to
head.
see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. I'm sorry. But I do an outline and then I draw it and then I color it in. I
Yeah.
should have. I'm just gonna go to the picture now. I should have gone more color wise, like for the picture. I did in here like. You can see it a little bit, but I did like for the seeds, to mimic the seeds, I did like little dots for them. But you can't really see it very well. I want to do more, and I wish I drew the like actual thing. But I did a little witch's hat. I did little ears to like represent this animal part. I did little bits of different skin color on the face and on the back. The armor. I got this
Yeah.
done, and then I was like, oh wait, I forgot to do the armor, and I literally did the armor last minute. I think it looks cool. I really liked it. But the hardest part was definitely trying to portray the personality, I think, and I don't think I was successful. What do you guys think about this?
What was the
I could
personality for
post
this
it.
one?
Yes, I could post it in here. Hold up. Save.
What was the
Hello.
personality that you got on this one?
Huh?
What was the personality you got on this one?
What about the pose?
The personality that you got on this one?
The
with dating?
personality, it was Yangiri.
Yeah, Yangiri.
This one.
Okay, yeah.
So they seem
Yeah.
innocent and harmless at first glance, but then they are unstable and sickly.
I mean, that's just hard to show in an image, honestly. Like in a single illustration.
I could definitely
but yeah, I do see.
show sickly, but I did not show like crazy and sick.
Yeah.
I guess I portrayed more of the like innocent and kind like.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I really like. I think my favorite part about it is the vitiligo is really well done. Like it feels very natural and stuff like that, and it's just very well blended. Like a little bit on the hand.
Yeah,
there and,
the
like,
skin color
back
shading
and
is like super pog. Not gonna lie.
stuff.
It looks
Yeah, but
very good.
I try hard with my skin.
yeah, I like the colors a lot and stuff.
I wish I matched
mean-
the colors a bit better, cause like it's more of a duller purple if you look at the fig, but it's okay.
Wait, so you had a fig, yeah? A plum
Yeah,
or fig?
I had a fig.
Oh, okay.
And this is what the fig looks like.
Oh, so the fig looks like that. Fig is purple on the outside.
Yeah,
Oh, I
they're
didn't know that.
purpley pink on the outside, and then inside they're like a white with like pink and yellow seeds.
I'm gonna be honest, fig looks like the weirdest fruit ever, so I didn't even know that it was purple on the outside.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that it's the portrait and like they're facing away and stuff like that. That's always really hard for me to draw. Both the drawings
yeah.
are like that.
I did
actually,
have
I think
I showed the rolls. I didn't show the rolls. It's okay. But like I did like have the background, like I did have an outline to help me with, but for the most part I drew it by myself. I just had to like redraw the face.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz I didn't like it, and then I like redrew it this way. So yeah.
Oh, we really talk about the background for both of these. They're beautiful, just by themselves. Like if it was just the background, like I
would use that as a wallpaper. Yeah.
Real.
Do it as a
That's
wallpaper.
Yeah, I would use that as a wallpaper.
It looks like space. You know, it looks like a nebula. It just the colors and everything.
It's a very fun pen. Let me look up what the pen is. So I draw on Procreate.
Okay, no wonder. I was thinking like
Luminescence, and that one is actually called Nebula. That one's actually
yeah.
called
I was gonna ask if you use Procreate because I have that pen. I love that pen. It's like so many colors in that one.
Brime, you draw on the on the computer, right?
Yeah. I draw on mainly Magma. It's a website that you can all draw on.
I admire it, but I could not do that. I have to like physically have my iPad to draw. I can't like draw on the computer. It's so hard for me. So I admire you for that.
It was a learning process. My sister got me a screenless tablet like a couple years ago, and because you're always really used to like if you're drawing like traditional, you're always used to like looking at your hands when you're drawing. But when you're drawing on a screenless tablet, you have to be looking elsewhere, and like you have to just like make the connection between your hand moving a certain amount and then the screen moving a certain amount. So that's the
I mean, I just look at like the mouse on my screen where it goes, and I just like work around with that because like it's better if I don't think about what my hand is doing at all. I think like my hand is like gliding over the screen anyways, and I just can't see my hand. That helped me a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a learning curve when you use like a screenless tablet. I suffered a little at like for the first few days, but then it gets intuitive. You just have to like draw a lot with it. But I do see the point. I used the tab before, and my art was like way better on that. On my iPad, on Procreate.
I mean, the two things that is really good for is when you start like if you do like 3D texturing and stuff. Like when you can have kind of detach like where your hands moving and versus like where it's moving on screen. 3D texturing gets a little bit better. Also, it's good for posture because like with your iPad or like with screen tablets and stuff like that, you're always looking down while you're drawing and stuff. But with screenless tablets, you're looking straight at the screen and stuff. So that people aren't just like constantly looking down and stuff. That's the main two things.
I would love to get like a new screen, like a tablet with a screen. But then I always wonder like, hey, first things first, those things cost a lot of money. And then second, I'm like so used to my screenless tablet right now that I do almost all of my work. Like I don't even use my mouse. I only use my mouse to turn on the software for my tablet, and then I just use my tablet, and I'm like I'm not switching out of this. So like if anything,
Yeah.
if this tab breaks, I'm just gonna buy the same model again so that I don't have to learn again.
I mean, I think actually like using your tablet for everything is also healthier for your wrist as well. I think I saw someone talk about like how like using a tablet like is better for your wrist than using a mouse and stuff, like you're just like moving it around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Senso, you want to show your art? Your
Yeah.
last one.
Yay.
Best
Do you
for
just
last.
do I screen share or do you just
Yes,
want to
it would
screen?
be
Can
best
you?
if you screen share.
I'll because I had everything uploaded on the drive anyways. So
So you want me to just look through the Google
yeah,
Drive?
yeah. Please.
Okay, I can
Sorry.
do
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, hold up. Let me share my screen again.
No, it's
I
just
think
because I'm
actually,
logged in with a different account, like one of my personal ones.
yeah. I think
Okay,
between the two drawings that you did, I actually like the dragon, not the dragon fruit, but the star fruit one a lot more.
Is that the whole recording, or and these are like the individual recordings, or like?
No. These are just like the roulette outcomes. Those are the
Gotcha.
roulette
Okay.
row. You don't like to look at that because that's just like a proof that I didn't cheat and I didn't get the easy ones because I was getting like super easy ones. So I was like,
Amazing.
hey, yeah. So
That's cute.
I got an apple, of course. I have a pen and I have an apple.
Yeah, pen and apple pen.
I got an apple pen.
Yeah.
I got an apple. I love that.
And then I got tan
Oh,
on this
oh
one.
Tan. Okay.
my god.
Okay, yeah. And then I think I got short and long. Yeah, I got short and long. Okay, no, I had dreads. Okay. But I used like there was a rule where we could re-roll once in
Yes.
any of like one. So I used that on the hair because I don't know how to draw dreads. I've never drawn them. So I think I used them
Dreads
on
are
this.
definitely tricky. Dreads are definitely tricky.
Yeah, and then I got a vampire. I love vampires because that just goes with the apple, the red theme. I was like super happy.
Yes.
Then I got like the second easiest thing ever, which was Sundere. I was hoping because like Sundere was like the easiest one, and I didn't know what Dorodere meant.
Uh-huh.
So I was like super happy that it at the last moment it went to Sundere. And here I just had rings, which was I love rings. I wear like 3 of them in my fingers, so that was easy. So I go back to the dreads. Yeah, I love rings.
Then you went back to the dreads.
Yeah, and then I was thinking if I wanted to like use my ability on this one to like re-roll, and I was like, yeah, it's better to draw something that I know. So I got curly short, I think.
Yes, you did.
I don't know why I rolled again. I have no idea. I need to read the rules again. I might have misunderstood. Oh no, I think I thought that I got the dreads again here, like for the 3rd time because I didn't wait for long.
Yeah.
So that was my mistake. I get that. Yeah, so I just kept rolling again because I was getting the same things. And then I got that again. Wow.
Yeah, if you get the same one
And
again, you can definitely re-roll.
yeah, and then finally I got short and long, which I was pretty happy with.
Awesome.
Yep.
I love that. Okay.
Okay, I got confused between curly long and curly short. That's why I like rolled again. So if you go to the MP4 first, it don't matter. So yeah, this is like the start. I wanted to do the best art that I ever did, and I think I pulled it off. So
Holy
yeah.
crap, dude! You
Oh
you
my
did
gosh.
golden ratio?
Yeah, of course. So
That's wild. I've never seen anyone use that in drawing. Like,
I use
yeah.
use that in a lot of those, but yeah. So
Detail. Oh my gosh.
yeah, this took like about I don't know, about 6, at least 7 hours. This art, the whole art, and the hardest part was like just the sheer amount of details that I decided to put in, and then I had to remove a little bit. Okay, so that's the whole thing. I for the art, and then we can just open the art. This is what I ended up with. I forgot. So at first, I forgot to add like the rings at the end. So I had to go back, and that wasn't recorded incompletely. So yeah, I went with like to show. Okay, to show the vampire theme, I went with the blood from the. I represent the apple as the heart, because I
Yeah.
went. I did a little bit of like a biblical reference here, where I wanted to show this as like Eve eating the apple, but instead it was Adam's heart and then a vampire. So I got ahead of myself. Okay, so
I
don't worry
love
about
You got a
it.
freaking story in here as well. What the hell?
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
the heart,
God.
the heart and the apple are like analogous, or yeah. And then the vampire was represented by like the blood dripping from her mouth or lips. And then I wanted to do the tan, but then I think the color grading which I chose and like the lighting, the overall lighting, which basically had like most of the light is like key light here, so it like covered up like the tan bit from my art. And yeah, I just went with the floral theme because apple. Yeah.
I love this. This is beautiful. You did amazing. I'm in awe with this. Like, dude, the lighting, I just want to chef kiss this. Like, this is so good. I can't
Yeah.
pick out a thing that I dislike about it. I honestly can't.
The only thing
God,
I don't like is like the face shadows and the detailing that I didn't put in on the apple and the eyes. I think because like I finished this on like because we had like a lot of rescheduling. I finished this in the first week because I thought like the collab was gonna happen in that week.
Yeah, I
So I was
thought
like
so
at
too,
the
but
end.
it's okay.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. But then I was like, because like if I had like, I thought that if I had infinite amounts of time and if I just give everything, I'm just never gonna be happy with this, and I have to like constrain myself to a given limit, so that I can at least prove to myself that I can do art in a limited time. So I was like, no, I am going to finish this in 4 days. So over the course of 4 days, I took like 7 hours or 8 hours to finish this. But this was like a super good learning experience for me, because like every single art I did after this improved so much that like even like a lot of other people noticed it too. They were like, oh, your art has improved so much, and I was like, I know, I see that. And that was because of this piece of art that I drew. It was super good. Also, I'm super happy with the hands that I drew.
Dude,
Those are
hands
some of the best.
nightmare.
Oh my God.
Hands are a
Yeah.
nightmare. So I think you did an excellent job with these hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The really natural. I like that. The index is like the index and the like the pinky are like poking out and stuff, and just like it's just elegant.
Yeah. The thing I don't like, the thing I think is missing, the only thing from like my roulette, I think is like the tsundere expression, because like I just couldn't figure it
Yeah.
out how to give her a tsundere expression. I tried doing like the accentuated blush on the cheeks, but then it looked out of place from the art style of the overall drawing. So I was let's leave that to interpretation. I don't have to win this. This isn't a competition. This is just like a showcase of art. Or like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's leave it out and then be happy with what I drew. And I'm like really glad that I got like I chose to draw like, because this is like one of the hardest things I drew in terms of like the complicatedness, because all my other arts are very simple. I don't even do line arts. I'm not gonna lie. In most of my art, I just do sketch and then I color it underneath, and then I use the sketch for like shading by like just cross hatching it a lot. And for this I was like, we gotta work on something else, because if I don't do something new, I'm never gonna improve. So that's the whole thought process between this.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm in awe. Like I love the sleeve peeling off. Like it feels like paint layers just like peeling off. I like the inside of like I like how the inside glows, where like the face like just I guess it feels like the skin is peeling off, but even though the
I mean, I
expression
went with
isn't,
that. I wanted to go with like the peeling off, but I don't think I did it pretty well on the face, but I did it pretty well on the hand.
No, I can see it on the face. I know the expression isn't like tsundere, but I love the expression.
Yeah.
Like it's so longing and so empty. I would definitely some more detail in the eyes and stuff would be like freaking amazing, but everything like it's just so
Also,
beautiful. It's
I
like a
just
flower,
noted-
or like it's like
I just noticed that I forgot to draw like the eyelashes, like the lower eyelashes for the left eye. I just
That's
noticed
okay. Oh my god. Picky.
It's alright. I think
picky,
it feels
picky.
like it feels like it's like blown out over there, so like the detail is like harder to see.
Yeah, it's farther away, so you don't need that detail. It's okay.
Yeah. I love the halo. I love the glow on everything. Also love the white outline and on like a lot of the parts and stuff. The
Oh
white
yeah,
outlines,
if you
like, with-
I learned like a lot of like composition techniques. So if you like zoom in on like the hand or the lower part, you can see like the chromatic aberration that I
It was an
added.
aesthetic choice, lol.
Yes,
dude,
the
full
chromatic
cooked.
aberration.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that really like I think the post art composition also added like a lot of details to it, because like the blur helped me focus, like helped me to get like the focus shifted to her face rather than the other like incomplete parts, because there are like a lot of bits and pieces here which are like just flat colors and not rendered at all, which I would have liked to render, but yeah, that's the part of art. You just drag attention away from the unfinished part to the finished part, so that people won't notice.
Yeah. I mean, why spend a bunch of spend a bunch of time on the parts that like no one's gonna be looking at? And I mean, honestly, it's better for it because like you have your focus and like it draws your eye closer to that. Yeah, I noticed the slight blur, which is really cool. Like on the edge of the hand.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do the depth of field effect, which I see in a lot of games where they the closer the object is, the more focus it is in, and then anything which is not in focus is just blur. I wanted to do that, but did that.
Yeah.
It's like
What the hell?
there are a lot of things that I wanna improve in this one, but then I'm like, I read somewhere that there is no such thing as a finished artworks. Artworks are only abandoned, and then whatever you are left with is the finished artwork.
Oof.
And so I was like, no, I have to like stop it.
Nah,
But yeah,
I feel like
it's pretty good.
I feel like at some point there is a finishing point to it, like, because if you keep adding more and more and more, it will get too crowded or whatever. So
Yeah, that is
I
true.
think that this is very well done. I think you definitely took your time on it, and wow, the detail, I love it. I just love the like peeling away too that like everyone else mentioned. Like I just think that's so cool and well done. You said you don't think it did well on the face, but I think otherwise. I think the face like is beautifully done, like peeling away look, and I just love it. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. This is amazing. I love all the outcomes we've gotten. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for organizing this. Actually, it really helped my art a lot. And I'm not just saying it because like the formality of like I need to talk good about like the collab and everyone else. This thing really helped me a lot. And like, yeah, I just want to end it at that. Thank you for organizing this.
Yeah, anytime. And I plan on like organizing like some more future ones in the futures because I think it's fun. I love it, and I love like seeing what other people get and the outcomes they get too. So thank you. I definitely am happy to hear that you guys enjoyed this challenge.
Yay.
Thank you so much for having us. This is really cool. Again, yeah, it's like you said, it's really great to see everyone's different art styles and stuff. Also, I just really like random wheel spins. I think I might be like addicted to them or something.
Well, you can use those at any time. You can use those at any time, or you can make your own by just like using the website. You can make your own. It's pretty simple and easy to use. I used it for Halloween one before. I've used it for like a candy one. It's been fun.
Yeah, I think the thing that this this process of like relating our elements in our art, I think what it helped me with the most was like getting me out of my comfort zone, because all the drawing before that, all of my drawings looked like very similar. They had like a similar theme going on, which had like, I don't know, anime mommies and everything. And then this one was like the first like different art that I drew. So I think that really helped me with the roulette thing, helped me with that. And I'm going to use it again for other arts because a lot of combinations in those.
Yeah. I do have a question. Did you guys wish that you also rolled for what gender you guys got, or were you happy about choosing your own gender?
I was pretty happy with choosing my gender. I don't mind. I don't mind drawing.
I would have wanted the gender too, but then I would have wished that I got a female gender because I love drawing female characters.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I'll keep it to it won't have a gender because I think that's honestly easier and it gives more flexibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely do need more practice drawing men and stuff though. So
that's what I did. Is I was like, I want to draw males, so that's what I did. I want to improve upon them. I've been trying to draw them a lot more lately because usually I draw females, but I've been trying to like draw males and try to make them hot looking, in my opinion.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to hit up that other person that was on my art board and go like, hey, how do you draw hot guys? You drew a bunch of them. I need the secrets.
Yes, give me the secrets.
The thing I like most about like these type of things is like I spend more time looking for the references for the art than drawing the actual art. I've noticed that.
God.
Yeah.
Much more.
It's so hard.
Thank you. Okay, I think I'm gonna end my stream here. We can keep talking if you want, but like that's up to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had an amazing day or night wherever you guys are. I love you, love you, love you. You guys are amazing. Mwah, kisses. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Take care, everyone. Bye.